What up, guys? It was Broadway Chronicles, episode 14. This is the sports section. I'm going to focus on NFL today. Preseason week 2 is officially done. Commanders and the Bengals just finished their game. Uneventful for the most part, except for the highlight plays from the starters in the first quarter. We got some plays between, but you know it is what it is. Today I really just want to talk more about the casual fan and expectations. It's preseason. Okay, I talked about it last episode, but this one, I gotta hit you guys again and just, guys, it's preseason. To the casual NFL fan, that all you see is what they post on Bleacher Report or ESPN, CBS Sports, NFL Sports. I don't care. Most of these players are fighting to stay on teams right now. These players are not guaranteed starting roles, are not guaranteed to be important at the start of the season. I need you guys to step back and remember that football is already like a kind of positionless sport in terms of if you're the most talented, you have the position locked in. If we're in preseason and you're playing in game 2, game 3, this is you fighting for a roster spot, fighting to be on the team and actually make an impact through the season. I've seen a lot this week about all the quarterbacks, the Caleb Williams, the rookies, Jackson Dart, Dylan Gabriel. Who else am I thinking of? There's just multiple rookie quarterbacks that are finally getting their play, finally getting to go out there and actually look good enough to be starters in this league. But again, take it with a grain of salt because this is the preseason. Yeah, they're going to look good. It's going to look good, of course, when they're throwing 10 of 15, 11 of 14, like 130 yards and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Of course it's going to look good. Why wouldn't it look good? This is preseason. These are scripted plays. This is vanilla for the most part. No plays are really complex. No defenses are really trying to let you know what you should game plan for during the season. No offenses are trying to let you know what you need to expect for from their teams in the beginning of the regular season. So I get it. It's a really easy way as a fan of a team, me included, that didn't do anything last year, to really hope that, oh my God, I mean, he threw some good touchdowns. I mean, my quarterback for the Dolphins, Quinn Ewers, 2 touchdowns against the Lions. After I talked to you guys last week about my rant and how they kept just bashing my team, we still won the game. He still looked good. 2 touchdowns, looked comfortable in the pocket and everything. He was still playing second and third team defenses, though. He wasn't playing starters. He wasn't playing A1 pass rushers, A1 cornerbacks and linebackers. He was playing players that, just like him, are trying to get on this team permanently and get a roster spot. It wasn't me looking at it and saying, oh my God, bench Tua right now. He needs to stop being the starter. But that's what you keep hearing from fans who don't understand what sports is, what football is. How hard it is to win a starting role and claim it and keep it. And yet you guys want to sit here and believe in August these roles aren't already laid out for these players. Hey, you got to beat out so-and-so to take his role. Or otherwise, we're going to cut you and you're going to be on a different team. That's it. If you're not playing at this point, you should know you're secure, you're pretty good, and we want to keep you here. Yes, the starters play the first 2 series or whatever. Patrick Mahomes has been playing the first 2 series for the last 6 years. And then he doesn't play anymore because he knows how important he is and he just wants to get a little bit of a warm-up. These rookies look good. They look good in limited action. What rookie wouldn't look good in limited action? Of course they're going to look good. It's not going to be hard to have a really good slant route, a really good screen route go for 40 yards in preseason. Not everybody knows how to read their defenses or read their offenses, so it's not going to be a conversation that revolves around, I don't know what the next play is. You damn sure better. Because all this shit's been scripted for you guys. All 50 of these plays have been laid out like, hey, next play, next play, next play, next play. You better shine on these plays. So it's just, I get excited. I'm giddy like a little kid on Christmas for football. I am. I love football more than a lot of people, guys. I leaned in and let y'all know. Football is my shit. I love this sport so much. I will choose it over every other sport. They ask why. Because football is 3 months. 3.5 months. You don't get to count January. It's January the first week, and then it's all the way until the first week of February for Super Bowl. So it's like, no, football is 3 months, 3.5. It's gone after that. Baseball is 10 months. Basketball is 8.5. Hockey is 8.5 months. Soccer is year-round. Tennis is year-round. How many sports keep going, but football goes 3.5 months, and then it's gone. I love it so much. But I also am a realist of an NFL fan. I don't do all that random bandwagon chasing and I just gotta fucking find some new team to like because my team's pissing me off. And you chose a team a long time ago because you wanted to ride with them and find the glory days. I remember all my friends that were Chiefs fans being broken down because they just felt like they were going to be mediocre for so long. Well, all those same friends are now literally jumping in the sky because, yeah, they didn't win the Super Bowl last year. They still went to their 4th Super Bowl in the last 6 years. My team can't even say we won a playoff game in the last 30 years. Like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even feel bad about these teams knowing how good they are. I get so excited about football season. But I still look at preseason games and say it's an exhibition game for a reason, guys. It does not have a meaning to players who are superstars on these teams. So when I see the threats about Jackson Dart taking out Russell Wilson and, Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel should be starting over Joe Flacco and, Anthony Richardson, he's got to be benched because Daniel Jones is, you invest time in the players you want to keep on your team. You don't draft players in the first round without wanting to give them the longest leash to show you something. You don't draft players in the 4th and 5th round expecting them to be superstars. They work for it. They show their hunger. They show their desire to be one of the best ones on the field. All there is 22 men on the field at all times. Special teams, punt teams, return teams, offense and defense. It's 22 total players on the field combined. You got to work so hard to get your name out there to be seen, to really feel like you are impactful. And so as a fan who loves the sport of football, I get more frustrated that so many Homer fans want to talk about their quarterbacks, talk about the wide receivers, talk about their DB because he wants a contract renegotiation, because he's frustrated. Y'all don't understand. Here's the classic trope of, well, we're regular citizens, we don't make all those millions, so blah, 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 blah. I get it. But at the same time, it's saying that it's probably one of the most fun things to watch. One of the most entertaining things we have in this world is watching football. As violent and as dangerous and cautionary as you should be, it's still so damn fun to watch, and we're here for it. So we're going to deal with these players knowing that they're frustrated, they're trying to win, they're trying to get a roster spot. But guys, preseason week 2 doesn't mean shit for your starting quarterback, for your starting wide receivers, for your starting DEs, your pass rushers, your cornerbacks, your linebackers. Get that perception out of your head. It's really, really misconstrued. It doesn't matter. These players are fighting for the 2nd backup role, for the 3rd backup role, for a special team role. They're not important when it comes to the grand scheme of being on the roster on week 1, Sunday afternoon. These players are trying to show you guys what they could do and what they can do. And the bigger part is, it's also an audition for the other 31 teams that might not want them right now until they see something happen in the next 2 weeks. So these players are really putting their lives on the line. So I know they're boring. I know that we hope to really see our starters go out there. But me, honestly, as a fan who loves football, I don't want to see any of my starters. I don't. It scares the shit out of me. To lose one of my quarterbacks, to lose my wide receiver. My quarterback's injury prone as it is, but to lose a star wide receiver, even a star pass rusher, cornerback, linebacker, that is devastating. Your kicker, anybody can get hurt in a football game. It might be exhibition, it's still an NFL game, it's still violence. People say liken any NFL play to a full-on car crash because you're going to hear crack, 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 boom. You're going to hear it all the time because these men are literally running at each other at high speed, only wanting to do one thing, destroy each other. So it worries me so much when you see the superstars and you see after the first few plays they go down. What we just had the other day with the Chargers, Quentin Johnston getting hit as he catch the ball. He literally gets the ball thrown at him, he doesn't catch it, and then he gets hit in the middle and he literally goes numb in the middle of the air. Guys, that's a starting wide receiver for the Chargers. They didn't put him in the preseason game and think, yeah, we're going to put him in for like 1 or 2 series. We're going to get out and we're going to give him some pointers on catching a little better or something. No, he got put on a goddamn poster. He was just unconscious. They had to put him on a cart and take him out. He walked up on his own power, so that's a good sign. His hand still did this. They still did this, and they still froze for a second. So that's still a starter playing in a meaningless moment, but still having things happen that he couldn't plan for. So just step back, These games are not as important as we need them to be. I don't want them to be. I would be fine without the preseason. I'd be fine making it through August, just hearing more about football, and then September starts and we're in it, because I don't like injuries happening before the season gets here. It's not fair to any of these players that have worked their asses off to get here, to any of these superstars who know how good they are, who are so excited about a new season, and then one moment could change the whole outlook of their year. It just is such a wonderful game to watch and to love, but we got to look at it in a realistic light. No rose-colored glasses. Understand that football is a very fun sport. These men have already laid out their lives and have already put out all the work they need to. People who are watching in these next few weeks are trying to get on teams, not secure roles, and make sure they're trying to make sure they get onto a team. So just take that into consideration when you guys get online and you comment and you get frustrated and you're angry about a play you watched or a quarterback you really want to believe in throwing an interception or a pick six. Guys, preseason is about getting through and just testing the waters to get more comfortable, to get more familiar, to get used to certain things changing in an offense and a defense. Bear with them. We're not there yet. All right, guys. This has been Midwest Brownboy Chronicles, episode 14, Sports Edition. Hope you guys enjoyed talking and hearing my beautiful voice. I am your Midwest Brownboy, Jalen Brownford, signing off. I'll see you guys next week. Last week of preseason, and then the NFL season is looking at us like, hi, I see you. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys next week.